Four wizards find themselves transported into a subterranean killing arena. An archmage of great power who revels in this sort of sport lured each magician by playing on their sympathies, temptations, and desires, and now each finds himself or herself in a dark alcove lit only by the flickering torchlight that illuminates a room beyond. A voice, deep and sonorous, fills the alcoves and says, "You came seeking me out of your own desires. Thank you. Now I desire to watch you die and suffer as sport. I won't promise that should even one of you survive, that I shall set you free. No, I may simply return to watch you age and grow mad in your loneliness. Think on your sins." And silence reigns, except for the sound of the torches burning in the room beyond. Welcome to Nosh Solo.
Gosh, really got some nice toys here.
And you did a whopping 5 points of damage. So we'll apply that. You're now at -4. You're prone. You're also partially on fire from that slip up. And you will have to roll to stay conscious on your next turn, which is now. Let's see if the fire wizard can remain conscious. Health roll, please. And he does. Good Lord. So, yeah, he's going to be taking fire damage every second moving forward here. He'll have to roll at a dex -2 to try to put this out. He's also going to be in shock for like -4 on his next turn, which, well, yeah, it is his next turn. So he's going to be at -4 for shock. So I'm going to scrap the -2. It'll be at -4 to make his dex check to try to put the fire out on him. And he fails by 1, so he's going to burn this turn. The body control wizard can hear screaming and is going to start to move and see what's going on. The mind control wizard is going to, have at her. He's going to keep beating on this guy. And hits and fails by 1. So 1 hit got through. All right, so Fire Wizard is going to be at -3 for the dodge. And let's see if he can dodge this puppy. Nope, another critical failure. I mean, honestly, why do I even roll? Poor guy's like on the ground at the mercy of the flames and the quarterstaff. He takes another 6 points of damage, and that puts him to -10. He's going to have to make a roll to stay alive. Here we go. He's still alive. Well. New turn. He's going to take 1d -4 burn damage. So that's a minimum of 1. So he's got 21 points of damage now. He's going to have to roll to stay conscious. Let's roll health. And he critically succeeds. Oh, he's awake. to watch himself burn and get beaten. Oh my. Okay. I'm taking the shock. No, I'm not taking the shock off. He took more damage. Holy crap. So he's at -4 to try to roll around, take a ready maneuver, and beat these flames off. And he succeeds. Ooh, well, all right. I'll take the partial fire off. What the heck? Let's give it to him, right? Let's give it to him. We don't need to be nasty. I'll take that shock off as well. He's still prone. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Body control wizard continues to hear the screams of this other guy who is emulating in his clothing, and goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Why not? I think he's got a move of 5. Yes, he does. Okay. And the mind control wizard is going to... Yeah, he's going to take a step. And I'm not going to have him target this guy anymore. He's just watching at this point. Yeah. Fire wizard, are you still conscious, buddy? You fail. So the fire wizard falls unconscious, and I'm going to say will simply die from the burns and the wounds, because he's at -11 health. He'll probably expire in the next few seconds. Okay, so let's confirm the deletion of this guy, and that takes us to body control wizard, who's going to go. Let's see. I think he's going to go a little slower now. So he's going to go 1, 2, and listen. And mind control wizard is going to step up and take a look at the body and just make sure he's quite dead. Body control wizard. Even though he doesn't have stealth, I think I should have him do a stealth check all the same. Because why not? He's trying to be stealthy. Stealth, I think, is Dex -5 or IQ -5. So both the same. So -5. Let's see if he can be a little sneaky trying to come around the corner here. And he fails by 5. And so as he steps forward, he steps on these bones beneath him, and they crackle and crunch loudly as he comes around the corner here. All right. Mind control wizard is going to turn, and he is going to concentrate on, you guessed it, let's see. Maybe we should do something different. Like, maybe we should do terror. Maybe we should do terror, or maybe we should have stun. What's daze? Let's take a look at daze, just for something different. So daze is the subject looks around and acts normal but does not notice what is going on around him and will not remember it later. A dazed guard will stand quietly while a thief walks past. Any injury or successful resistance to a spell causes the subject to snap out of the daze and return to full alert status. Interesting. But 2 seconds to cast, so not that interesting at this point. And I think we recognize the terror. Oh, terror takes a second to cast. Is that correct? I want to go back and take a look at terror again here, just for something fun. Terror has a base cost of 4, but with his skill it would be 3. And Oh my. All right. So that would be like 3, 6, 9 to catch him in that. And Mind Control Wizard has only, well, he's got a lot of fatigue. He could do it. She could do it, sorry. Let's do it. Let's cast terror here. So, no penalties. Basically gonna touch the, well, actually could use the staff. Yes, what am I doing? Could use the staff to go 2 yards out and basically touch this hex here. And that could be a 1-2 hex spell, or could do it here. Right, so that would be 3, that would be 6. So it would cost her 6 fatigue to do the area in here. So if I just drew a circle and we went out like so, yeah, that's basically what she's doing, is casting this in such a way as to capture him in the area spell. And it doesn't say how long it takes to cast the spell, which I then should mean it's just 1 second. Okay, so 6 points of fatigue. She can take it. And let's see what happens. She's got to cast it successfully, of course. So here we go. Terror. And she succeeds by 4. Now, anyone who fails to resist must make an immediate fright check at -3. So it's resisted by will. So she made it by 4. Body Control Wizard has a will of 13. Ooh, he might actually succeed here. So let's see what happens. Got to meet or beat her. And succeeds by 2. So he fails. So he's got to make a fear check at -3. So we'll go to the fear check table. Fright check, sorry. I've already put the modifier of not -3, +3. All right, here we go. I'm sure of that, right? It's +3. Oh, an immediate fright check at -3. Oh, all right. I'm mistaken. Now that seems odd. At -3, that seems to push it down. Normally when you fail a fright check, you add what you failed it by. Well, you know what? We'll do -3, as it says. Let's see what happens. Shake and bake, buddy. So, stun for 1 second. Every second after that, roll versus will, plus whatever bonuses or penalties you had on your original roll to snap out of it. Well, I'm going to say that penalty was -3. Maybe that's the advantage to that, hey? Yeah. Somehow I think maybe I'm misreading that ruling, but it's odd that the spell says roll at -3. Instead of saying you've failed or roll as if you failed at it. Make an immediate fright check at -3. Okay. All right. Anyway, so he's stunned for 1 turn. Okay. So we will drop the mental stun on him. And we go to him. So he can try to break this by rolling will at -3. Let's see if he does. And he fails. So he remains to be stunned. Every second after that, roll versus will plus whatever bonuses or penalties you had Okay, so he's going to be stunned for another turn. So let's see. The mind control wizard can. What other delicious things does she have here? She's got sleep, fear, charm. Yeah. All right. So I think, yeah, she's not maintaining this. Or how long does it last for? That's a good question, right? I guess it just base cost of 4. It doesn't say it can or can't be maintained. Interesting. She's going to drop that spell. And she is going to step and take 2 schwacks at him with her quarterstaff. So 1, success, and 2. Success. So here we are again, friends. He's going to be at -4 to his defenses because he is stunned and can do nothing. So here we go. Body control wizard is got a dodge of 8. And critically fails. So we know what happens. He's going to go down on his arse. What about for the second attack? And critically the same bloody roll. Okay, so he is also prone. And my gosh. Okay, so what damage does she do? So that's 3 points there. And on the second hit, she does 6. All right. So he has 10 hit points. So that second hit would be a major wound. We'll apply the damages, and he is at 1 hit point, which means his move and dodge have gone down by a half. All right. So over to him. Now, does he break that stun? He's at -3. This is originally from the terror spell. So let's see what happens here. He succeeds by 1. Okay. Now, I also want him to roll versus health because he did take a major wound. So I'm going to have him do that. And he succeeds there. So I'm taking the stun off him, but he can do nothing until his next turn, and he's prone. Which means, you guessed it, she gets to schwack him some more. And that's precisely what she's going to do. So, success by 0 and success by 6. So he's prone. He is still technically stunned. So, yeah, -4. And the dude's so compromised in his ability to dodge right now because he's at half move and dodge. So, yeah, anything at this point is just going to be a bad failure. So, yeah. So, damage roll, please. First hit does massive 6 points of damage. The second hit does 6 points of damage. Oh, lady, you know how to take a guy down. All right. So 2 major wounds, and he's now at 23 injury in total. He's at -1 hit points, which means he's got to make a roll to stay alive. All right. So, buddy, can you stay alive? And you do. All right. Okay. But on his next turn, you know, folks, he's going to have to roll to stay conscious. Let's see if he does. Ooh. I think there's a modifier in here because of the amount of damage he's taken. So yeah, he's going to be at a -1 because of the multiple negative that he's at. Let's see if he can stay conscious. And he fails. And so the body control wizard falls unconscious. And So, the mind control wizard wins the day. Or does she? So hard to know. I mean, this archmage may just keep her down here in this little arena of death for the rest of her life. Well, thank you ever so much for watching.